Hi guys, my name is Darija and I am here to teach you some Darija. With me is my favorite student Simusa, and he's here to watch you guys and make sure that you guys pay attention. So make sure you pay attention. Today's topic is going to be about family. To say family in Darija, we say عائلة. عائلة. Parents is الوالدين. الوالدين. Father is الوالد. الوالد. Mother is الوالدة. الوالدة. Son is الولد. الولد. Now, الولد directly translates to the son, and it can also mean the boy, الولد. The word son is usually used with some type of possession. There's some type of pronoun usually attached to it, like either my son, his son, their son, and that's where this is also modified. So usually if we want to add the possessive pronoun, we will usually drop the L and we'll just keep the wild, right? Wild, and we'll add something at the end to signify the possession. For example, if you want to say my son, you will say wuldi, wuldi. I go over the possessive pronouns in another video. I will put it right here. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out because it is very, very important. Daughter is البنت. البنت. Now with البنت, it directly translates to the daughter, but it can also mean the girl. With daughter, it's usually used in some type of possession, like my daughter, his daughter, her daughter, their daughter. We do the same thing. We drop the L, we have bint, and we add the possessive pronoun at the end of the word. For example, if we want to say my daughter, we'll say binti, right? If we want to say his daughter, we say bintu. If we want to say her daughter, we say bintaha. If we want to say their daughter, we say bintuhum. Again, please check that video on possessive pronouns because it is very helpful moving forward. Grandparents are jdud. Jdud. Grandfather is الجد. الجد. Grandmother is الجدة. الجدة. Now, with grandson and granddaughter, they're a bit tricky. We will see why. Now, with grandson, it can be translated as ولد الولد or ولد البنت. Why? Because in Morocco, when we refer to a grandson, we have to specify whether that grandson is from our son, in which case we will call it ولد الولد, which directly translates to son of the son, or we call him ولد البنت, which directly translates to the son of the daughter. Now again, when we want to give this possession, like if I want to call it my grandson, right, from my son, we call him ولد ولدي. We drop the L again. If I want to say my grandson who is from my daughter, I will say ولد بنتي. I will drop the L and add the pronoun at the end, binti. ولد بنتي. Same thing with granddaughter. We can either say bint الولد, which directly translates to daughter of the son if this granddaughter is from my son, or we can call her bint البنت if this granddaughter is from my daughter. Brother is الأخ. الأخ. It directly translates to the brother because of the L, but it is the equivalent translation of brother. Sister is الخت. الخت. In English, we say aunt, whether the aunt is from the paternal side or the maternal side. But in Morocco and in the Arab world, we say العمة if the aunt is from your father's side, and we say الخالة if the aunt is from your mother's side. In Darija we say العم if it's an uncle from your dad's side. We say الخال if it's an uncle from your mother's side. العم from your dad's side, الخال from your mother's side. So in Darija and the Moroccan Arabic, we are very specific when we are referring to a cousin. But in English, we just use one word. This makes it much simpler, but it also is not specific. We do not know if the cousin you're referring to is a male or a female, or if they're from your paternal side or your maternal side, or if they're from an aunt or an uncle. But in Moroccan Darija and in formal Arabic, it has to be very clear as to whom you are referring to. We can basically divide the cousins into two groups: ones that are from your paternal side and ones that are from your maternal side. ولد العم, ولد العم. This is the male cousin who is from the uncle that is from the paternal side or the father's side. بنت العم. This is the female cousin that is from the uncle that is from the father's side. ولد العمة. This is the male cousin that is from the aunt that is from the father side. بنت العمة. This is the female cousin that is from the aunt that is from the father's side. Now, again, this is from the paternal side of the family. Now we're going to look at the cousins from the maternal side. ولد الخال is the male cousin that is from the uncle of the mother's side. بنت الخال is the female cousin that is from the uncle on the mother's side. ولد الخالة is the male cousin that is from the aunt on the mother's side. بنت الخالة is the female cousin that is from the aunt of the mother's side. Now, I expect this to be at least a bit confusing for you guys. Even as I'm trying to explain it to you guys, I'm actually finding a bit of difficulty because this is a very involved topic and very specific. Husband is زوج. زوج. Wife is زوجة. زوجة. ولد الأخ. This is the nephew from your brother's side. ولد الأخ. ولد الخت. This is the nephew from your sister's side. ولد الخت. بنت الأخ is your niece from your brother's side. بنت الخت is your niece from your sister's side. So C. Musa has been watching you guys very closely, and he's told me that you guys have done a very good job in all the past videos in terms of paying attention and learning. So with that, I am going to give you guys a bonus. These are not family members, but they are very, very close to being family members, and sometimes they actually become so close that we even consider them as family members, and I thought it was very important to add them. So friend is صديق when it's a male friend. صديق. صديقة is when it's a female friend. صديقة. Neighbor is جار when it's a male neighbor. جار. جارة when it's a female neighbor. جارة. I hope that you guys learned from today's lesson. I know that some of the words that we went through were a bit complex in terms of the reference of the female side of the family they are from, whether it's paternal or maternal. Even I found it a bit difficult to explain to you guys when I was looking at the cousin. So I would not be surprised if some of you are having some difficulty with that. If you guys are having difficulty with that or anything else in this video, please let me know down in the comment section below. If you have any other questions, please also let me know. This is actually a suggestion video from one of my subscribers. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know and I'll make sure to make that video for you guys. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Make sure to hit the bell icon in the subscription tab just so that you can keep getting these videos. If you know anybody that wants to learn Darija, send them this video, send them a link to the channel. I will see you next time.